And I'm live on my author page in Learn to Communicate with Animals and YouTube. At least that's what it says. Maybe you can tell me, Yasmin.
I'll tell you now. Yes, you're live.
Okay, goody. Yes, you're live. All right. So I'm excited to be here because I'm reminding everybody that Monday is the day that we start the Masterclass. Um, And I'll talk about that more in a minute. I'm going to let some people come on. I think it's important to give everybody the opportunity to get on. So, in the meantime, it's a beautiful day in Southern California, in sunny Santa Clarita. It's very hot. It's hot, 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 hot. In fact, I went down to put water out for my horses and for the mice and the wildlife. And I'm telling you, hot, like boiling water came out of the hose. That's how hot it is. So I don't know how my horses are going to love that, but that's how it is. Okay, I'm seeing Maureen on Facebook and Laura. And Maureen is saying, come to Arizona. I bet it's hot, hot, hot there. And then we have someone on Instagram joining. So this is fun. So it's Friday, a little after 2 here on the West Coast. And again, just reminding everybody that we're going to have a crazy great week next week. We're going to do the Energy Healing for Animals Masterclass, and it's going to be so much fun. And if you're new to me, my name is Joan Ranquet. I'm an animal communicator, energy healer, author, founder of Communication with All Life University. And the program is anybody can take a class in animal communication, or you can become an animal communicator. Anybody can take a class in energy healing, or you can become an energy healer. And so it's really all about whatever it is that you want. If it's something you want to do for your animals, we've got classes for that. If it's something that you want to do for a living, we've got a whole giant program for that. Single certifications, or you can go through the big program and do both. And a little history on me. I started out a little bit in energy healing and then moved to animal communication and then went back to energy healing. So I actually, in the mid 90s, combined it all. And I started teaching in 1998. I started teaching animal communication and I taught scalar wave. So I've been teaching animal communication and energy healing for a long time, a long time. And I started the program the big program in 2009 because I realized that there were a lot of people that wanted to be able to do what I did and do what I do, which is go out there and help animals. And while we're on the subject of helping animals, I know for me, my mission is to empower others to deeply connect with all life so that together we give voice to those who can't speak for themselves. And when I put a number on that, the first year I put a number on it, I said, I want to help 1 million animals. And we started Learn to Communicate with Animals with Joan Facebook group. And I know we hit 1 million animals. And then the next year I said, let's help 5 million animals. And I know we did. And this year it's 10 million. And that's why I feel like I'm getting as many people as I can to join so that we can hit that 10 million animal mark, that we've really made a difference for 10 million animals. So, Yasmin, are people coming on?
Yes, they are coming on. We've got people on Facebook, we've got people on Instagram, on your author's page on YouTube. Yep.
Cool. Very cool. So
I'm just writing a comment. If there are any questions, just to write their questions in the comments.
Yeah.
And I'll read them to you.
Okay, good. And then, I'll tell you about what we're going to do next week. It's going to be very fun. But I just also can't say enough about having the group learn to communicate with animals with Joan, because it is so, it's a great tribe. And of course, the school is an even more um, delicious tribe, but it's fun to have people, whether they're just wanting to learn for themselves or whether they want to do this for a living. So I love having the variety of people, because all ships rise with the tide, right? As we get better at this, everybody gets better at it. So we're just making the world a better place for animals and ultimately for the whole planet, including people. So um, I'm just really excited about what we're going to do next week. And so let's talk about next week, shall we? So, next week is the Basic Energy Healing for Animals Masterclass. And with the Masterclass, it's broken into 5 days, 6 days. And I want to just give you a little heads up that if you are, I'll stream it on Instagram. I'll stream it on my author page. I'll stream it on YouTube. But if you really want to get the most out of it and be able to ask questions and be kind of in the groove as far as typing in questions, and my elves will get to it immediately, and get our super groovy handouts, you'll want to join. You'll want to join the class. So we have a link in all of the different areas. So please put if you look into the links, we've got a sign up there for it. So let's go over what we're going to go over. On the first day, we are going to go over the invisible energy systems in a body. And what are those invisible systems? And I mean, nerves aren't so invisible, but nerves, neural pathways, meridians, chakras, cellular memory, muscle memory, all of those things make up are part of the physical body. And then we're going to really um, get down and get dirty and look at what happens with the body, why it's so important, why is it energetic to help the physical body. And we're going to have my very special guest here, Rhonda Gay, who's been a teacher in the program and is also a physical therapist. And she's got a really great release technique that we will be talking about at length on Monday. So that will be something that you can do at home, and we're developing courses. We've been in development for a couple of years, but really getting serious about developing things that will be that people will be able to do if they want to in a certified course. So Monday is body work, and why it's important with regard to energy. Then day two, we're going to go back to those invisible things in the physical body, the neural pathways, the meridians, the chakras, the muscle memory, the cellular memory, and connect it up with the energy field. And how can we change the energy field or the ecosystem in our home? So that will be really great for us to understand about the harmony in our home. And then on day three, we'll do a little download on chakras and get an understanding about, people, especially if you're in the Learn to Communicate, you'll be able to really ask questions as we get a little more clear on what it is and why it's important to understand the chakras of animals. On day four, we're going to do a little EFT on animals, and we're going to go on a field trip to the Gentle Barn. So we won't just be doing it on dogs, cats, and horses, but there may be a pig or um, a goat or maybe even a llama that we're going to tap on. Who knows? And then, or a cow. Um, and then on Friday, we're going to have a special guest, Marie Christine, and she does subtle energies. We have a class coming out in September together. Um, and so in that class, subtle energies, with Marie Christine. It's a whole 6-week class, but we're going to do a little demo and talk about why subtle energies. And it's different than I teach scalar wave, I teach chakras, I teach EFT for animals, but these are really small little delicious techniques that you can do yourself at home. And she has taught for Donna Eden for years, and now she's been teaching for the school for about 2 years. And Saturday, we'll just wrap it all up into a really groovy Q&A. If you know me, you know I love a good Q&A. So I want you to, we'll answer questions on every day, but if you don't feel like your question has been answered, save them up and make sure that you get to the live right away on Saturday at 10 a.m. and type yours in first so that Yasmin calls on you first. And um, and Yasmin's always here. I'm going to go ahead and say hi. Yasmin's always here from New Jersey to help. Say hi, Yasmin.
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. It's so much fun. I'm so excited for this. As you're talking, I'm just writing in the comments.
Yeah, I love that. And there's other elves at work too. So it's going to be so fun. I can't wait. And so, again, the details are 10 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific in Learn to Communicate with Animals with Joan. If you want to get the handouts and be able to ask questions and engage with others that are part of it. And otherwise, it will be streamed on Instagram, it will be streamed on YouTube, and it will be streamed on my author page. So, again, really, really, really excited for people to join us. Any questions, comments, observations that I should know about?
I am looking to see, guys, if you've got any questions for Joan, now's the chance to ask her about the 6-day masterclass. I just posted the link everywhere to get more information on what each day is exactly going to cover and the registration link to join. If you've got any questions, now's the time to post in the comments and Joan can address them for you.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see. I've got to hop around from
place to place.
From place to place.
And the thing that I love about energy is I was working on my newsletter this morning and it's just like, energy just is. We can't transform it, but we can't create it. And so we're always in a transformative phase. I mean, even a dead body is shifting, as gross as that is to say. So energy is always transmuting, transforming, shifting, changing, growing. But so understanding that can change your household, because sometimes we think that we get into these patterns with our animals in the same way that we get into patterns with a spouse or a child. And so being the kind of causal in your reality, knowing where you are with things, you can change your energy and therefore the household can shift. And those are the sorts of things I always say that in my classes, on the one hand, you're coming because you're on a soul's journey. You're going to help your own household and you're going to walk away with a skill. And this mini retreat, we're going to just definitely, this masterclass, we're going to definitely do the same thing. We're going to have a deeper understanding of ourselves, a better understanding of our animals, and a way in which to help our animals or observe in a different way, like look through a different lens. And then we're really going to be able to have some skills through the whole thing. And so someone asked on Instagram, I've taken several Reiki classes. Is this similar? Is there a payment plan offered? This is free. It's every day next week. It's free. Free, free, free. Free. So please come. There's lots of offerings that I have, other things that I have going on. But this is like a little taster. Like a wine flight, if you will, if you were at a wine bar, or you're going to get to just taste every single one, and get a little taste and see if it's something more. Especially if you already do Reiki, there might be something else that you are interested in. So I think we've been forgetting to say free. It's free. Free for you and me. Uh, Free to be me. It's free. Anyway, that's it. And like I said, it's going to be streamed on all these different platforms, but it will be, you'll be able to engage in Learn to Communicate with Animals with Joan, and you'll get the handouts. And it says, will I be able to, um, will I be able to watch it afterwards? Yeah, it will be replayed in, I mean, it's going to be sitting there in Learn to Communicate with Animals with Joan. That's a really important thing to know. And so that's where it'll be living. I'm sure that there are going to be other places if you can get it if you sign up. I'm sure eventually it'll live for a while on YouTube. So yeah, we'll be doing all sorts of things to make sure that people can get to it. So
I think there was some other questions, Joan. Hang on, I'm running around like a maniac here.
I know.
I'm
Okay.
trying to read everyone's. This is not what I expected. I hang on, wait, whoa.
Yeah, hold on. Take a little half halt and
Hold on, this is fun. Hang on a second.
So someone here on Instagram, and I know she's an artist or he's an artist. I volunteer at the cat rescue shelter, and I would love to be able to help them on a different level. You know, that's so
Right.
Absolutely. That is like, for me, like one of the things that drives me is the fact that we here in the United States have basically a genocide. I mean, we have so many animals that are euthanized because we're a throwaway society. So anyone in my programs know that the way that I teach, like one of the biggest things is I want for animals in the shelters to calm down, to be in a space where they're adoptable. And so it's like that's you're speaking my language. Anyway, okay. So what else are people asking?
There are a lot of quite a few people watching on your author's page as well. Communication is all life. And here's a great question, Janelle. Well, she wants to know, may I have your permission to share your masterclass link on my page, Mystics, Intuitives, Mediums, and Entrepreneurs, please? What do you think?
I think I have to talk with my team about that and what we might do. Go ahead, what were you going to say? Yeah, we will definitely get back to you.
We will definitely, yeah.
We will figure something out, definitely.
Definitely, we'll get back to you, Janelle. Tanya says register if you would like all the handouts. Definitely sign up. All Joan's classes are amazing. That's so
Thank
nice.
Thank you, Tanya. Yeah. Yeah.
There are going to be replays, as Joan mentioned, and you can, once you're in the Facebook group, you can watch the replays and you can have access to the handouts as well once you've registered for the masterclass. So all those resources will be available in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
And one other thing, if you would like to invite your friends or family to join this masterclass, please send them to the link that I've provided in the comments. Just copy and paste the link.
Yeah.
And send it to them, and they can join as well.
Yeah. We would love for you to bring your family and friends and have them join. So, all right. Well, I've got to start getting my beauty rest. Just kidding. You kidding? I'm going to be running around all weekend. But I'm going to go do something. I'm sure something fun. So, thank you for joining me today. And I will see you on Monday. 10 a.m.
Perfect. Bye, everyone.